No niin, tervetuloa Horizon Zero Dawn läpipeluun pariin. Nyt onkin pieni hetki vierähtänyt siitä, kun viimeksi on kuvannut, että mä oon tässä välissä ollut vähän työreissulla ja sitten on ollut nyt vähän kuumeessa tässä aiemmin ja nyt sitten alkaa pikkuhiljaa toipua, niin saattaa ehkä vielä vähän äänessä kuulua sitä, että on ollut vähän kipeänä, mutta eiköhän tästä nyt hyvää tuu. Tänään oli tarkoitus lähteä sitten tuonne tekemään tuota päätehtävää, mennä sinne iltahämärään, kun mehän nyt sitten ollaan toivottavasti se fokusverkko hajotettu silenssi-ohjeistuksen avulla silloin, kun käytiin täällä jossain, missä se nyt oli se mestari riehumassa siellä Eklipsin main basessa, niin lähdetään tuonne kohti iltahämärää. Siitä onkin hetki, kun on viimeksi pelannut.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of carja might against the howling forbidden west.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Tässä sulla on myynnissä. Tämä me haluttais, mutta me ei ole noita ruiskuselää sydämiä. Tämä olisi kans ihan vörtti, tää varjolinku. En tiedä, pitäisikö meidän tehdä joku semmonen systeemi, että joku jakso käytäisi noita metsästysmaita vetämässä, niin toisaalta kyllä pitäisi niitä patoja aika paljon vettää, että saisi niitä loosiaseita, koska ainakin täällä metästysmailla on niin kyllä pahoja tehtäviä, että pitäisi olla käytännössä tuokin pata vejettynä ja näin. Niin saa nähdä, että pitääkö ulkopuolella tehdä niitä vai mitenköhän tässä sitten toimisi. Laitteeko skipaa kokoon. Täällä on tää aurinkokehä.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, not anymore.
Give them time. I'm sure they'll miss it.
Mulla muuten taitaa olla pikkusen kovalla äänet verrattuna aikaisempaan. Mutta pieni hetki. Mitä parempi, mutta koska se nyt.
One of these days, I'm going to take a holiday.
Joo.
Just don't know.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Perhaps we need a respite from violence,
bottom
even if it is temporary.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Kuumouko täällä on kyllä menossa.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucian's Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kinda busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the
We
safety
both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
Outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
Tämmönen tehtävä kans. Mä en tiedä, voitais ehkä tehdä se tehtävä kans, koska se vähän ehkä tavallaan avaa kans tätä vähän niin tätä maailmaa, minkälaisessa tilanteessa tässä ollaan. Mutta ehkä me jätetään se myöhemmäksi. Se menee ehkä vähän hassusti sitten se kronologia, jos me jätetään nyt se, mutta no, en mä tiedä. No joo, ei siitä se enempää, mutta ehkä tehdään myöhemmin se tehtävä kuitenkin. Ja joo. Eli niinku tossa vähän ehkä huomattiin sitä, että eli tosiaan nämä varjocarjat pitää Itamenia niinku todellisena aurinkokuninkaana, eikä sitä Abadia, joka siellä Meridianissa on, joka on muuten siis tuo Itamenin veli. Että tässä on vähän tämmönen hieno kuvio näillä, mutta joo. Ja tuo Vanessahan tosiaan sanoikin sitä, että vähän vaikuttaa enemmänkin se, että nuo on enemmänkin pakotettuna tuolla nuo sitten Itamen ja sitten se äiti kuin mitä, että haluaisi olla täällä tämmöisenä johtohahmona. Joo, no niin, ei siitä se enempää ja jatketaan tätä meidän keissiä, että me yritetään päästä sinne mikä se nyt oli se paikka, mikä täällä alhaalla nyt piti olla. Se, oliko tää nyt se projekti Zero Down vai? Eiku, no kuitenkin se
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Joku paikka, missä kuitenkin editään sitä sitä tietoa, niin en muista ihan tarkalleen, mutta joo.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Eiköhän mennä.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are
Malfunction.
you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elisabeth Sobeckille here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Ah!
I underestimated you. You'd think by now
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright. Joo, niin olikin. Eli joo, tää on siis se Zero Dawn-laitos.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Snäkkejä. Missä on snäkkejä? Give me some snacks.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Herres, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elisabeth Sobeckille to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Herres, out.
Semmoset.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elisabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Jos mä oon pelannut tyyliin tämän pelin joku 5 kertaa läpi, niin silti saa aina kylmät värret tuosta kohdasta.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Not naked.
I'll survive! But hardly a hit! Ah! Bleed before the sun! What else you got?
Kyllä sihtin kanssa.
Not me! Ah!
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Täällä jotain datapointteja, kun se halusi. Oho, no ei ihan tutki. No ei mun mielestä näistä ole kyllä mitään varsinaista iloa näistä datapointteista.
ZD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elisabeth Sobeckille.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Herres talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, the whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elisabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh?
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
Katkaisinko mä nyt jotenkin tuo dialogi? Niin, eli nyt selvisi kyllä se, että niinku minkä takia tuolla on tommosia kaikkia koneita, että nehän on tavallaan niinku on osa tätä ekosysteemiä tai sen takia ne niinku on just kaikki nuo laiduntajat ja muut koneet tuolla, jotka ei ole niinku selkeästi niitä sotakoneita.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
No niin.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Fokusta tarvitaan.
Here we go. Another one. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Eli tehdään toi. Ja oikein. Joo.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
No niin.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Okei, elikkä se on tolleen väärinpäin.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Lisää jamppoja.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Ugh.
Come on then. That's the last of them.
Alert. HVAC structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Notice.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Ota nyt vähän silence, kun pitää ensin luutata. Noniin. Eiköhän sitten jatketa. Mikäs tämä mesta on? Täyttä höyryä eteenpäin. Joo. No niin, täällä on joku hefaistos.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. except it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
All of this lost.
Is, therefore,
the ancients' greatest gift to us.
Of a lifelong passion.
Greatest?
Albeit
How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Niin. Eli tuo olisi ollut tarkoitus sitten välittää meille kaikki niinku tieto tuosta entisestä maailmasta, mutta ilmeisesti ei jostain syystä se ei niinku välittynyt ihan niinku meille asti. Ui, tuplatappo. Saajanko me sneakisti täältä kaikki? Noin. Taidon nuitahan ei pysty silleen sneakisti vetämään, mutta ne pitää sitten tälleen möökyttää. Mutta joo. No ei. No niin, hienosti pommeli.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Eli periaatteessa eikö tuohan on se Hades, eli Gaian aliohjelma, ja se nyt haluaa jostain syystä meidät hengiltä ja ylipäätään hajottaa tämän koko maapallon uudestaan, vaikka täällä niinku on ihan niinku hyvin elettävä tämä ympäristö, että niinku joku tässä nyt ei ihan täsmää.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist.
Mutta joo, ilmeisesti se homma on se, että se Hades on nyt, kun se kaivettiin Eklipsin toimesta ylös sieltä ja näin, niin sekä sitten niinku
Cradle facilities. Elisabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elisabeth's office.
Joo, elikkä ollaanko me nyt synnytty sit sieltä kaikäidin sieltä vuoren sisällä semmosesta kiehtolaitoksesta? Eiköhän täällä kuitenkin jotain saa selvää, kun täällä käydään nyt. Se on epäonnistunut. Okei, eli tää on ilmeisesti ollut semmonen, että avaruuden kautta on sitten koetettu se, että sieltä löytyy sitten kaikki semmonen tieto ihmiskunnan historiasta sitten. Mutta se on vissiin epäonnistunut, niin sitten se on vaan se maanpäällinen toi Apollo, joka on enää niin ollut semmonen mahdollinen tapa saada tää historia pysymään.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Jaha.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
On kyllä hullu. Tää on aikaisen rostullut siihen väliin.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost. and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked, but I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Ja fokus.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Tarja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Jiran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. All my weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Saa nähdä mitenkään mennyttä sekään.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That makes a mess. It's down.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Muuten vaihtaa toi ehkä vähän auttaisi. Täällä on meillä taitopistekin. Laitetaan toi niin.
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Otetaanhan se. Toi ja toi.
That canister on its belly. Looks important. Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrow should set it off.
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Silence.
Silence? Traitor!
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
No niin, semmonen keissi. Joo. Elikkä meidän pitäisi mennä sitten pelastamaan niitä noria sieltä ja seuraava päätehtävä on siis mennä sinne norien alueelle takaisin tonne ja siellä selvittää sitten, että mistä me ollaan oikein lähtösi. Joo. Nyt katsotaan ensi kerralla, että vieläkö me tehdään tää, missä se tossa äsken ennen kuin lähdettiin tonne bunkkeriin, niin se Vanessan tehtävä, mutta tätä mä tarkoitin sillä, että tuleeko vähän hassu kronologia siitä, että jos me nyt lähdetään sitten sitä tehtävää tekemään, niin voi tuntua vähän hassulta, että täällä ollaan jo pulassa, mutta me tehdään muuta samalla, mutta no, nää on näitä. Mutta joo, eipä siinä. Eiköhän meikäläinen tallentelee ja nähdään sitten taas ensi kerralla ja tykkää videosta, jos tykkäsit ja tilaa kanava. Ei muuta kuin morjesta.